Would you rather Tyrese Maxey edition? Would you rather have Tyrese
Yeah.
Maxey or Tyler Hero?
Tyrese Maxey.
This is a tough one. Go ahead. Say why though, Omar. Word.
I think just Tyrese Maxey is a little bit more versatile. I like his quickness. You know what I mean? He's a bit younger. I think that his scoring ability is right now on another level than Tyler Hero's. Like Tyler Hero has the opportunity right now to he has a green light. You know what I mean? Same way Tyrese Maxey has a green light, but we've shown Tyrese has shown that his ceiling at least or like his regular amount when he's the number one, he can still go get like 26, 27. And like you said, this week he's averaging 30 something. But Tyler Hero, even with all the opportunity in the world, he's still capping out at like 23, 24. Or he has 25 this year, right?
Yeah,
Almost
24.
I think like
check that for
24.
you.
Yeah, 24.
But yeah, even with all the opportunity in the world, he still caps out at like 24. Defensively, I mean, Tyrese Maxey's not an amazing defender, but it's just like,
Neither is Hero.
and he's faster and more athletic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that you can rely on Maxey's levels of scoring more than Tyler Hero. So
Yeah, Maxey's averaging 27 this year.
Crazy.
yeah,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna agree with you. If you asked me this earlier in the season, I definitely would have said Tyler Hero with how the team was winning and the 76ers were losing even with Maxey in the lineup. But right now he's hitting his stride. His dude's averaging 27. I didn't think it would be possible for him to hit the next level. He just keeps getting better every year. Like Omar said, his
This is a
three-level
down
scoring is
shooting year
different.
too. Like he's shooting way
Like,
below average percentage. Like his
man,
3-point,
he's
he is
like
a
over 40.
38 career percent shooter.
Yeah.
38% from three, and he's only shooting 34 this season. So
Insane.
not
So
even
he's
good
even
year for
finding
him.
different ways to get buckets.
Exactly.
He's been the only consistent factor for the Philadelphia 76ers that's been positive in terms of their star
besides
aspect.
McCain.
He got hurt though.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like that's
Yeah. So like
unfortunate.
he's constant. Like he's someone you can rely upon. It seems like he can play at the all-star level when you need him to and score. And even when you have your two stars in, he knows how to take a back seat and be an effective player to help win you games. So right now I'm going Tyrese Maxey, and he showed me that he can take it to the next level, and he's definitely better than Heroes. So
Yeah, I agree with you guys. I think I'll take Maxey over Tyler Hero. I also like the fact that he just doesn't have an ego at all. Like you said, he can just fit into whatever role, and he doesn't care if he's getting the ball as long as the team's winning. He really doesn't care what he's doing, who's doing what. Always happy on the court. Like it's like a joy for him to be playing basketball. So I love those type of players.
Same here. Never complaining, man. Does his job.
Yeah.
Okay, what about this all-star? Tyrese Maxey or Damian Lillard?
I'm still taking
Dame time. I'm going Dame. Dame, he's been more reliable throughout the years. Right now, him and Giannis are figuring it out. They're winning more games. They seem like a legit contender as of right now. And I just trust Dame more because of the respect he's gained over the years, the scoring capability that we've actually seen from him, even being a number one on the team. Playoff riser, transitioning into a number two and still being effective in his role. So Damian Lillard is definitely my choice for that one.
Facts. I mean, House laid out the points. Yeah, I trust. I always say I trust the experience. I trust seeing people in these big moments. Dame's game last year he had a down year, but this year he's back to form. They're like I said, they're figuring it out. So I think that last year we were rating Dame pretty low. Deservedly so because he was having a down year. But this year he's back to it, so there's no reason for me to be like, oh well, he's still washed. You know what I mean? Like he's had a down year, and he's proven that it was just an anomaly year and not signs of the future. So I'm still going with Dame.
Well said.
For me, I don't know. I think I'll probably agree with y'all. I do see Tyrese Maxey as kind of like a younger Dame. So I feel like if we're going, future-wise, I'd probably take Maxey. But if we're talking about just for this year, I'm going Dame because like you guys said, he's been proven with the moments. But him and Maxey, to me, have very similar games, which is also why I kind of wanted to put him on here because I feel like they play very similarly.
It's a good comp, though. I mean,
never thought about that before, but thinking about it, I could see them having similar comp.
I think in a couple years, I mean?
No, I feel like he's just like
you can revisit it.
Maxey's just not looked at the same way because of the teammates that he has and the situations he's in.
He just
But
hasn't built up the repertoire to
Yeah.
like the All-Star appearances, stuff like that.
Dame
So-
has like all-time highlights in the playoffs, putting
He needs
people
to get his
70
rank
home
up.
and shit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
he's not there yet. I just think the play style's similar, so I just see
Yeah.
the
I can see it.
parallels. All right, how about this for what? No, second time All-Star. Actually, I thought I've goofed. Darius Garland or Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, give me Tyrese Maxey. Not even close. I feel like Darius Garland is a product of his
Damn,
environment right now. And yeah, hold on.
I'd probably agree with you, but I don't know about not being close. I think it's a debate because I think Darius Garland has the playmaking pretty significantly, in my opinion. And Tyrese, in my opinion, is a better scorer. I think I'd still take Tyrese because I think he can improve the playmaking to close the gap a little bit. But I do think it's a tough conversation. I do like Darius Garland a lot, especially what he provides for the Cavs. So I would go Tyrese, but I do think it's close for me.
I'll probably agree with you, Bez, to be honest. Like, I do the same. I rate Garland a little bit higher because I do enjoy his playmaking. I know that Tyrese has had stretches where he's had like, good playmaking games, showing flashes of his playmaking ability, but Garland, that's like his main thing. He's on a pretty good team with a lot of with a lot of other scorers too. He has a potential 30-point next to him, you know what I mean? And mixed that with Mobley, mixed that with, all the role players have to get a piece of the pie. Like, and it's not really, you know what I mean? It's not really what he's needed to do on that team. You know what I mean? They need him as a facilitator. He's a good scorer, but yeah, Tyrese has it over him. And then defensively, like I said, they're both not like great defenders, but Maxey has the length. Yeah, he's a willing defender. He has the length and speed, and more so than Garland. So I would probably still take Maxey, but I agree with Bez. I don't think it's like a blowout, but
yeah,
I feel like Darius is more of a product of the team that he's on. Like, I feel like with him being with Mobley and Allen, he performs better because of that. Mitchell taking off the load too, and then Kenny Atkinson putting them in the positions to like grow in what they're best at. Like Garland, his best attribute is a playmaker, and then him throwing lobs to taller people and then giving the ball to Donovan Mitchell and then getting open threes because of it, and the like them being wide open and them getting the shots that they usually get helps him score and be in better positions. Because I feel like if he was in Tyrese Maxey's position, there's no way he's averaging 27 or doing what Maxey's doing right now. They'd be a bottom team, and he'd be in trade conversations like he was last year, and he just wouldn't be producing the way Maxey is. Given
I don't think points wise, but I think his playmaking would be up. Like he'd average double-digit assists if he was in Maxey.
So guys, like their points responsible for.
I think it would probably be like a 9 assist dude. Double digits, it's hard.
All right, double digits is tough, but he's gonna hover around there. Like he's not gonna be like 6 assists,
Yeah, but then his points will probably be like 17, 18.
No, I think on his own 21.
Team. Actually, he's doing 20. I think if he was on his own team right now, but more.
Yeah.
Their team right now is like cooking, bro. I don't know. You think by himself?
But I think they all share the rock, though. I think that's a product of why he ain't scoring more. I'm saying on a different team, he probably average the same amount with some more assists, just because that's his game.
Yeah,
he's a good scorer. Like he's not bad. It's just like I said, I don't
like 43% from 3 this year. Like he's having a career year from 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Like I just don't think that's what's obviously anyone could be like, oh, scoring more is always needed, but that's not his. At the end of the day, that's not his role. Like.
Yeah, I don't know, but I feel like Maxey just has more impact on any team in the NBA.
No, I mean I agree with you. Like we all agree that it's Maxey, but we're just debating the closeness,
how close it is,
the proximity of the like.
I mean, you got to give him his Darius Garland his respect for doing what he's doing.
Like year. I don't think if Garland was on the Sixers right now or Tyrese was on the Cavs, I don't think like either team would be doing much differently. That's how close I think it is.
Yeah, I think be doing different things. Would be doing the same, but I think Garland's stats would definitely not be as high.
That's mad. I mean, I agree. Like I said, we have to check the PRF.
Yeah,
gotta see what's really going on.
All right, how about Tyrese Maxey or De'Aaron Fox?
De'Aaron.
Yeah, I'm with Omari. De'Aaron Fox, the experience. I'll let him go on with that.
Defense too.
Yeah.
Experienced
Leading
defense.
the league
Already
in
averaged
steals.
30 before in his life. Better playmaker.
I think it depends, to be honest. Honestly, I
I don't
think if
know,
I need a
man.
more of an off-ball player, I got to go with Maxey because the difference in that aspect is just too much. I think in a
Yeah.
vacuum, I'm taking De'Aaron Fox. I think he's a better player, but it's like I also think it matters because De'Aaron Fox 100% needs the ball in his hand. That's why they traded Tyrese Halliburton because he couldn't play with him,
Yeah.
and that's kind of why they've been struggling with DeMar because they couldn't really figure that out at the beginning of the year. So I think like if I'm looking for a second guy, I'm gonna take Maxey, but in a vacuum, I think Fox is the better player.
That's true. I feel like Max is a better fit on the team. Like if you want to win a championship fit wise, Tyrese Maxey is your guy. But if you want like a playmaker or a person with the ball in his hands, is easily De'Aaron Fox. So
That's exactly how I feel. Yeah.
depends on what you want. If you want a better player, it's Fox. If you want a better fit for your team, it's Maxey.
Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it.
All right, and the last one, y'all let me know. I know this guy's having a down year. Tyrese Maxey or Tyrese Halliburton.
Tyrese Maxey.
All right, yeah. I'm with y'all. I'm with y'all.
I feel like this year
This fall
Max
off
is
is too
getting
hard.
tested. You know, I feel like Max is getting tested for not having his players and seeing like if he can be a true one and carry his team or at least keep him afloat. And he's answered the test, answered the call. Him averaging 27, like I said earlier, I didn't think he can do it, and he's just showed with the week that he's had right now, like it's been unreal. And Tyrese Halliburton's taking a step back, like we said earlier this year. He's been figured out. He's been playing better for sure, but I feel like his bag is not as deep as Tyrese Maxey's, and Tyrese Maxey can contribute more on a team rather than Halliburton is. Like Halliburton's a one-hit wonder right now until proven otherwise.
Yeah, I'm like that's kind of how I feel. Like I was hyped. I like Tyrese and Halliburton last year. It was great. It was fun watching him. But this year it's just like whenever somebody has like a completely inexplicable like you know what I mean, you just start sucking. Like I'm like you know what I mean. That's not even an injury thing. It's not even your team stinks and there's shit going on. Like it's just like you just like forgot how to play or something like. So yeah, when
I
I
think
started noticing that, I was like, you know. I need to see another good year before, like I said, I don't think of him as just like a one hit wonder, like a insanity run.
yeah, I don't think I
All-Star
won't go
Games
that
have
far,
been-
but I think we
Not
definitely
exactly, yeah.
overhyped him. Like we definitely overhyped Tyrese Halliburton to be this like 20-point per game insane playmaker. When there's like a lot of red flags with his scoring, the fact that like 80% of his buckets were all threes, like he just has no bag. And I know that's like a meme thing, but genuinely, he has no go-to move. Like if he's not shooting threes or getting to the rim, he has no type of game to cross someone over or get an open look outside of a step back three or a wide open layup. So it's just it's difficult when people know exactly what you want to do, you know, on the offensive side at least.
They get all the
At
film
the
on
time,
him.
though, it wasn't like overhyped because he was actually doing his thing with the in-season tournament, like getting them all the way to how far they got.
Skipping
Like,
down
he
the
was doing
court.
his thing for the first half of the season, so he got his like earned respect. But then the fall off is like must be studied right now. That's how bad.
Yeah,
it's
that's crazy. Yeah, I'm
Do
like,
y'all
how do you
think
like?
do y'all think he'll ever make another all-star team? Or you think this
Yeah,
is it?
It's
like
Two
possible.
all-stars?
Yeah,
before he got traded to the Pacers, there was always like, oh yeah, he's him. Like he got traded for as a bonus for a reason, you know. Like
Yeah.
he actually has talent, and
I mean,
think
he's not a
this is
bad player. I'm just saying, do you think he'll ever be all-star level again, like 20
yeah.
and
If
10
he's in the
type?
East, for sure. Like, he just has to get back in the lab. I think he'll figure it out.
and he needs to be a higher seed, especially.
Yeah, I mean, right now, like Siakam only got it because of the seed, and like
He's playing better than him
he's
this year,
their
though.
best player right now.
Yeah,
So
yeah. If it was Tyrese last year with this record, you know what I mean? He's right there,
he'd
so.
be in it.
He'd be
Sure.
yeah.
He'll figure it out. Maxey right now, though. I'm going Tyrese Maxey. It's on a year-to-year basis.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Because last year I'm taking Halliburton because like that many assists and 22 points or whatever is like that like matters a lot, I guess, for the team. You know what I mean? Not even past the numbers.
I think he was a top 2, top 3 playmaker last year.
Yeah.